What's up, guys, and welcome back to the third time I've made this video, one including a live stream, one of their sales or whatever, but this is essentially about a... Hello, darkness, What? Anyway, welcome back, guys. My name is Alex. This is the last video of the year for you guys. I'm going to be putting up a haul of my December haul of horror movies and Blu-rays and DVDs and such. So let's take a look at it. "2019 is almost over, and I just want to say thank you guys for who are subscribed to this channel and watch these videos, because it really does mean a lot to me. I just like to share the stuff that I enjoy with people and find other like-minded individuals like yourself who get into the same stuff. And one way of showing people that new movies exist, or me finding out the movies exist, is by doing my haul. I hope you have an amazing, safe 2020 celebration. If this year wasn't good for you, I hope the next will be the best you've ever had. It's been a very trying year for me. As some of you already know, I've promised some things on the channel that never got done. I had a terrible break, a terrible vacation for the most part, but I'm taking it on the chin and trying to move forward and do more at this channel, more on the podcast, more on the Twitch stream. So here's to 2020, guys. And without further ado, let's jump into the haul. First up, we got Hunger, which is a Fangoria Fright Fest. This is a movie from 2009. It's about a bunch of people being trapped together and eating each other, I guess. I've never seen it. Christina picked it up, I think, at Big Lots for like a couple bucks. Up next, we got a horror double feature, baby. Hammer horror, by the way. It's The Curse of Frankenstein and Taste the Blood of Dracula. Pretty cool. I like Hammer horror films. Not everybody's cup of tea, mind you, but, you know, it's one of those things that I could watch anytime, because there's some pretty cool stuff that they have. I wish I could get the entire collection, but for now, we got these on DVD for $1 or $2. Up next, boom! We got Monsterland, which is a Dread Central Presents anthology of a bunch of different shorts about monsters. And to be honest, this is actually not a bad anthology whatsoever. I enjoyed it. I don't remember specifics about it. I just remember the overall tone was like a 7 or something like that. By the way, I have another copy of it. I accidentally opened both, but I opened up the one that I was going to give away, so hope you don't mind. And you're like, wait, he's giving it away. How are you giving it away? Well, we're going to do our VIP club that we do every month, which you can go to longlivethevoid.com right here and go to the VIP club section. The link will be below as well if you just want to go straight to the VIP club. But if you sign up, it's an emailer that I send out to you guys who listen to the podcast or just want to stay up to date with all things Beyond the Void. Plus, it enters you in a giveaway contest to win either a box of movies or a gift card to Amazon so that you can buy something that you want. Sign up. But anyway, Monsterland I thought was pretty cool. It has a funny tone to all of the different shorts and everything. It's low budget, but you know, it's actually pretty cool for what they did, and it's fun to watch these little ones for me. Ooh, baby, yeah! Bam! This heavy old fucker. This is the Amityville The Cursed Collection from Vinegar Syndrome, by the way. They have 4 movies in here, minus, it's after the trilogy, the first trilogy of Amityville. They are missing The Curse of Amityville, which is, by all means, supposedly one of the worst Amityville movies ever made. It is a Canadian print of some sort, so it's not out. And they probably had some rights issues trying to get a hold of it. I think it was a straight-to-TV one, too, which may be part of the reason why they can't get it. But you do get 4 movies in this one, and I think it's like $60 online, guys. So first up, and all of these have, like, you know, interviews. I don't know about commentaries, but they do have some special features. First, we got Amityville Horror, The Evil Escapes. And this one is the 4th one in the bunch. I believe the 5th one is The Curse of Amityville, which is not in this collection. We have our 6th one, which is Amityville 1992. It's About Time. travel, I guess. But yeah, man, like, let's put it this way. These aren't the best movies ever, but if you're a fan of Amityville, it is kind of nice to go down that rabbit hole a little bit with them because they do some pretty wild shit in it.
What are you talking about? Hold still.
Up next, you got Amityville, A New Generation, which was in 93. So a year later. But this one is also continuing this story. And then we got Amityville Dollhouse, which I barely remember too much about. It's nice to finally have all these. I would like to collect all the Amityville horror movies from start to finish, good or bad, part of the franchise or not. Even if it has the name of it, it's interesting. Thought it was pretty cool, though, that, you know, you got this little box. It comes with this. Yeah. There you go. So it comes up with that. I thought it was very cool. Had to pick this one up. Who knows when these movies will come out? A lot of these were hard to pick up as it was. Came out in October, and I didn't get till now because of this movie. Tammy and the TRex. Now that's the lenticular cover from Vinegar Syndrome. I got the lenticular cover. This is the R-rated version of the Denise Richards and Paul Walker movie called Tammy and the T-Rex. Apparently, there was a copy of the film that was R-rated. They had cut down to make into a kid's sort of movie. I've never seen it, but Vinegar Syndrome, I believe, showed it off at the Cinepocalypse, I think, festival out in Chicago, which my buddy got to go check this movie out on the big screen. But they showed it there, and then they immediately afterwards said that they were going to be bringing it to Blu-ray. And then they decided that they were going to actually make a 4K transfer. So this is technically their very first 4K transfer that they have done. They're going to be doing these for certain movies. I don't know which ones, but I guess special ones that they feel like are going to do really well. I snagged this for, I think, $35, believe it or not. I've heard some good things about it. I figured it's a piece of history. It's one of those things that you always want to collect anyway, so we dove in. We will be doing a review of this sometime in the new year, so hang tight. We'll check it out and tell you all about it. Have you seen it? Do you enjoy it? Did you pick this up recently?
I will give you immortality!
Up next, you guys are going to want to pray for morning on this one. Terrible joke. This is a Walmart, throwaway. They basically send them out to the dollar store. Christina picked this up for $1 at the dollar store, not the Dollar Tree, where we get a lot of the video hauls for them. They haven't done that in a while, so she went to the dollar store and checked out to see what DVDs or Blu-rays they might have there. They had this. I'm not really sure what it is, but it looks like a period piece kind of movie / supernatural film. I don't know. So, have you seen it? Up next, we got Alphas, which is the TV show. It's season 1 DVD. She picked it up on clearance for $2.50 at Big Lots. She might even got it for even less because they were having a deal like buy one, get one free or something like that. But yeah, this is the TV show that I don't remember being too bad, but it came out after, the Heroes TV show, which everybody loved. Or, well, a lot of people did anyway. And they had like another show, I can't remember, that was like with these supernatural power people at the same time as this. So, and I believe they never even finished off season 1 of that other show, which was actually pretty good. And it really left on a cliffhanger. But anyway, Alphas, we figured we'd pick this up. Christina got it. I'll watch it sometime. Up next, we got Crawl, which is a 2019 movie, just came out, a few months ago or so. I saw it in the theater. This was a huge surprise to me. This movie is pretty fucking great. I'm not even much of a, nature versus man kind of movie watcher or horror fan, I guess. But this has, a really good blend of just about everything. There was some issues with some of the, characters and how you felt about them a little bit, and then the end was a little abrupt, but for a alligators in a hurricane fucking movie, it was way better than it should have ever been. I think this is going to be in the top for this year, so keep an eye out. We are going to be doing our top 2019 next week of all the best horror movies of 2019, top 10. I'm still watching a few to make sure I do my due diligence to give every movie I can a fair shot. This could be a part of it, but I won't say. Tune in Monday. Up next, everybody loves Tidal Wave. Actually, I don't know what it is. By J.K. Yoon. It's obviously disaster porn fucking movie that has a budget to it. It's a magnet release. I'd like to check it out because I love like shitty movies like 2012 or whatever, you know, those movies with all the disaster and everything is just eye candy like crazy, which, you know, I wish this was in Blu-ray and we had it, but you know, for $1 at the dollar store, I'll take it. Up next, we got The Max, the complete series that was on MTV many moons ago. I believe in the 90s. I can't remember the exact date. 95 to be exact. A pretty cool show that they brought on. I think it aired with The Head. If you guys remember on MTV, they had all these like weird animated shows. This is of course based off the comic book, which I never read. In fact, Channing Tatum is actually pushing for a new series, TV series, or a live action movie, which is fucking amazing. Like, Channing Tatum? Why?
Fuck you, science.
Anyway, he wants to put it out, and I don't know what is going to come of it, if it even happens, but sound off in the comments below if you would love to see either a live action or an extension of the TV series, but I would love to see both. What do you guys think? And thank you very much, Plemke, for bringing this to me. He actually ordered this online. He is one of my Twitch subscribers who watches every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday on Twitch. You can follow the link here. Thank you, Plemke. Up next, we got Intruders. I don't know what it is, but it's from the writer and executive producer of The X-Files, so neat. I guess as what goes around comes around. 2-disc set, 360 minutes, apparently, of a show on BBC, I'm assuming. Don't know much about it, but maybe it was pretty decent. Let me know in the comments. Up next, we got The Mummy of Tutankhamun. Says a combination of Indiana Jones and Agatha Christie. If it's got enough silliness and action, I can kind of tolerate it. Christina picked that one up.
Say that into the microphone.
And then last, but definitely not least, let me tell you right now, is Joe Begos' film called Bliss. The same director who did The Mind's Eye and Almost Human and a few others. This is a movie about an artist who is struggling with finishing her painting, and she is obviously a party animal, sort of wild kind of woman who is dead set on finishing her stuff, but she's kind of come across some creative block and she hasn't been able to sell a painting in several months or whatever. Things kind of spiral out of control and she's trying to get her creative swing back. She does a lot of drugs and an event happens that this is part of a subgenre that I can't mention without spoiling it. And as it unravels and once it hits its stride, man, this thing is fucking metal. Like, this shit is fucking sick. I loved it. I had so much fun watching this movie, and it does not pump the brakes. And there is some gore, and there is some like crazy sort of art housey kind of stuff in it. But it's more of like, in my opinion, like a movie that is a indie film that you would see in like New York, almost like an indie, like balls to the wall New York style fucking movie, but done in Los Angeles. Feels like a New York film to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being weird. The lady who does the fucking lead performance in this is really good. She loses her shit very well, and the story unfolds on all of this blood. So I highly recommend you check this out. You can pick it up on Amazon for like $5 digitally, and or rent it for $5. You might as well just own it. And you can also pick it up for Blu-ray. This was a really big surprise. All right, guys. So that's it for December. We came, we saw, well, we haven't watched them all, but we came, we saw all the movies that we picked up for December. Just want to say thank you so much for coming by and supporting me this year. We've grown a lot more this year because I've been putting up more content, and you guys have been very communicative with me, and I really appreciate that. So if you're somebody that's been watching these videos and it comes up in your recommended or whatever, and you haven't subscribed, please do. Hit the like button, share it with a friend, tell your grandma, whatever, because 2020 is going to be a fucking big year, whether 2020 likes it or not. For you, for me, for every fucking one! Anyway, guys, thanks for coming by, and as always, long live the void.